Thanks so much for coming out today. I know it's like a big football thing. I'm not into football, but I guess we'll text it. I wrote this poem one of the hurricanes, and I was left without light for like about a week. So I was reading this Iowa workshop anthology, and so based out of that, I kind of wrote this poem. Contrary winds at night. Can you guys hear me? Okay. We are a splattering of contradictions, wrote a novelist. I think of this in the living room, darkened with heat. This notion that we carry broken mirrors inside, jagged shards reflecting the light in strange ways. What a baffled bunch we are, a catalog of the detached and the passionate, the certain and uncertain, of the loved and unloving. A whole slew of us, deranged by the strangle of directions. I think of my brother writing letters to an ex-girlfriend in prison for stabbing her father, while a strange girl sleeps, entangled in the sheets. I think of a girl excavating Brooklyn for the remnants of her bones, only to find them unearthed and haunting beneath her pillow in Texas. There's a husband next door, enraged and cursing, who will beat his wife tonight, later to lick her wounds within the fractured interior of their marriage. And as always, here I am, deliberate, spontaneous, scuffling between growl and murmur, a nervous flame banging into the wind. That poem, I was talking to a young girl here who was attending, and we were talking about her writing, and she says that, I said, are you going to read tonight? Are you going to read today? She's like, no, because I think my poem's a little dark. So I'm like, I'm going to read for you. This poem is based on my grandmother. She used to watch boxing on Sundays, and she was a really tough woman. I actually based my manhood on her. She's a really tough woman. This poem is based on her. It's called Domingo Boxeo. Abuelita sits in rocking chair with multicolored parrot on left shoulder while knitting a sweater 3 sizes too small for her grandson, pudgy around the waist. On television, 2 men circle each other in a ring, dusty skinned Hispanic dancing around, lashing jabs, tentative left hooks, right crosses that dissolve in midair or turn into harmless slaps. This is Domingo, where Abuela refuses to stay in the lonely kitchen, her bones cringing from sunlight forced into her veins, her brittle shoulders with palm olive soap stilling the stale scent of death with sweet perfume. Despite all signs of danger, all threats of disease, her hands remain outstretched, searching for cursive shadows of sun. In this garage apartment rests center of my family, source of masculine pride and identity. When I was 9, with soft voice, sweet like girl in summer rain, she yelled at me, "Habla como hombre." And when she ticks off pit bull, making me step on tiny crawling sacks of blood. This is Radames Ortiz, woman who walked on snow-covered Chicago streets to garment factories and warehouse district. Woman who pulled weeds out of rosebush, gardens with hands chapped, knotted with cuts, bruises, and scars. But on days like this, watching boxing on old television screens, I emerge with laughter, manly, tough like a warless hands.
Thank you very much.